Nicole, Jennifer, Saul, Lee, and Jose. Together, we've chosen to focus on Barack Obama as the ultimate example of leadership. Why Obama? Because his journey from his early days in Hawaii to becoming the 44th President of the United States is a testament to the power of visionary thinking, emotional intelligence, and resilience in the face of challenges.
He was born on August 4th, 1961 in Honolulu, Hawaii. Obama's multicultural upbringing shaped his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. His academic journey took him to Columbia University and Harvard Law School, where he honed his skill in critical thinking and communication.
Obama's leadership wasn't just about policy. He had a unique ability to connect with people on a personal level, whether he was addressing the nation after a tragedy or meeting with world leaders to negotiate complex agreements. This ability to empathize and communicate effectively is a hallmark of great leadership and a skill that every business leader should strive to develop.
In this video, we will explore how Barack Obama's leadership skills can inspire us in the business world. His ability to build diverse teams and make strategic decisions during crises showcases effective leadership. Let's discover what makes Obama an inspiring business leader and what we can learn from his journey. Enjoy the presentation.
Visionary leadership. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. This is an example of the visionary leadership style of Barack Obama. His vision for a more inclusive and progressive America inspired millions and played a significant role in his electoral success. In terms of leadership style, it's possible to say that Obama used a transformational leadership style, which includes focused followers on long-term ideas, strategic objectives. It's more inspiring, more forward-looking, is big picture oriented, and the content of their vision is strong and motivational. However, Obama's style is more based in rational persuasion than inspirational appeals. During his mandate, Obama was committed to the initiatives of renewing American leadership by pursuing comprehensive engagement, in addition to endeavoring to strengthen institutions and mechanisms for cooperation. He had a sophisticated worldview based on the central idea of the role of the U.S. in the leadership of a liberal international order. And he made an effort to redefine the American vision of the world and reposition the U.S. as the leading power based on ideas adapted to the emerging challenges of the 21st century. Emotional intelligence. In this aspect, we can say that Obama's spontaneous and heartfelt responses in high-pressure situations, such as his speeches following national tragedies, exemplified his emotional intelligence, as well as his ability to stay composed under stress, like in situations of big crisis. Obama's emotional intelligence is frequently noted as a key aspect of his leadership. He demonstrated a high level of empathy, which allowed him to connect with people on a personal level. This ability to understand and manage emotions was crucial for team cohesion and effective leadership. Obama indicated that his administration would seek to improve relations with friendly nations and win over those nations that have been less than pleasant. He placed a particular priority on improving relations with the Islamic world. As the Washington Post Joel Achenbach reports, Obama has said, "I don't get too high when things are going well, and I don't get too low when things are going tough." Achenbach argues that Obama's even temperament has contributed to the uncanny knack for avoiding mistakes that he demonstrated in his presidential campaign. Obama's decision-making skills were put to the test during numerous critical moments of his presidency. One of the most notable examples is the decision to authorize the raid that led to the death of Osama bin Laden. This decision involved significant risk and required careful deliberation and critical thinking. President Obama took a self-conscious approach to decision-making and characterized his method as analytical and careful. He explained his relatively cerebral approach to decision-making as a rational approach. You've got to make decisions based on information and not emotions. He is conscious of the importance of considering different points of view and having the best information when making decisions. When he was considering a complex issue on the relationship of derivatives to the financial crisis and potential solutions, he felt that he had not been exposed to a full range of options, so he ordered, "Get me some other people's opinions on this. I want more than what's in this room." Obama was aware of the dangers of unilateral foreign policy and the importance of multilateralism and public diplomacy, as well as of the legitimacy of the hegemon to stabilize the international order. He believed that the critical aim for the U.S. was to engage in dialogue and bring closed societies into contact with open societies, thus promoting the maintenance and expansion of the liberal international order. While Obama was aware of the rights and duties of being the most powerful country, his stance differed from his predecessors, as he did not hold Manichaean views, nor did he believe it was possible to impose democracy rapidly through hard power, a contradiction in terms. Instead, Obama maintained a cosmopolitan, multilateral, and institutionalist worldview. Obama believed that the U.S. should take the lead through multilateral cooperation, even if this represented limits and constraints to their power.
Obama is a collaborative leader. In 2003, the Democrats came to power. Obama played a central part in the passage of laws that tightened the ethical standards for public officials, provided tax credits for low-income workers, and increased childcare subsidies. His signature law mandated the videotaping of police interrogations of homicide suspects, this ending the practice of coercing confession. In order to get support for this measure, Obama negotiated with party lawmakers, the governor, and police representatives. Barack Obama as an inspirational leader. Obama ordered the closing of the controversial Guantanamo detention camp within the years of his presidency status, which banned the use of torture in the interrogation of suspects of terrorism and illegal enemies from other countries of treat. He indicated his administration would seek to improve relations with friendly nations and win over those nations that have been less friendly. Obama placed a particular priority on improving relations with the Islamic world. On June 4, 2009, at the Cairo University, he called for a new beginning between the United States and Muslims around the world and declared that Americans and Islam are not exclusive and need not to be in competition. Barack Obama, the visionary and empathetic leader. The proposal in Obama's first year legislative program that had the greatest potential for an end to denying health insurance to people with pre existing medical conditions and a ban on lifetime limits on health insurance. On March 23, 2010, Obama signed the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. The importance of this addition to the social safety net available to Americans is comparable to that of the enactment of Medicare. President Obama displayed remarkable product management and negotiation abilities when acting the Affordable Care Act, known as Obamacare. He managed a difficult legislative procedure, gaining enough votes in Congress to pass this bill. His ability to establish alliances and compromise on many areas of the measure was critical for its approval. He knew that there needed to be improvement within the health sector, especially for individuals that were unable to afford health care. The Obamacare was communicated effectively with his vision in mind, and with strong persistence, it came into existence. We hope that you will enjoy this presentation of Obama as a great leader. Thank you.
The multicultural upbringing of Barack Obama, from growing up in Hawaii to part of his childhood in Indonesia, only exposed him to diverse cultures and viewpoints, which helped him a great deal while dealing with global politics as the President of the United States. In fact, the way he connects with people of different backgrounds shows in his diplomacy, such as the nuclear deal with Iran and the reestablishment of relations with Cuba. He also drew from experiences that allow him to gain trust and speak well with world leaders and citizens alike. Obama was very young when he came into the US politics. He was age 47 when that happened. And the average American president is around 50s, late 50s to 60s or 70s. This brought like a new level of newness and energy into the American politics. And since he's that young, he also embraced the use of technology, which was one of the main things he used to grab the millions of votes from young people. And the introduction of things such as Obamacare, in which people like very much.
In conclusion, Barack Obama's leadership exemplifies a combination of strategic vision, negotiation skills, and a commitment to social change. From his early leadership roles at Harvard to his political career, he consistently demonstrated the ability to unite diverse perspectives and drive impactful policies. His diplomatic efforts reshaped global relations. His commitment to ethical governance strengthened public trust, and his landmark healthcare reform improved the lives of millions of Americans. Through his leadership, Obama showcased the power of collaboration, persistence, and a clear vision for progress, leaving a lasting legacy